Staring at the cans. Are we recording already, man? How is it going? Is that camera center? Is that table out of the fucking thing? It's out, right? You ready to do a pod, dude, for all our potties?
Is that table out of the thing?
I'm not sorry, guys. I just chugged a coffee, and it's already after my bedtime, so I'm going to seem like a fucking crackhead today.
Way past bedtime.
Way past bedtime, dude. What is it,
Tuesday.
8:30, 9? Wait, what time is it for real? Hang on. I'm going to check.
9:02.
Yeah, 2 minutes past bedtime, dude. Mama's going to be mad.
It's like 32 minutes past my bedtime.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to do another pod. Pod. I heard on the Conan and Friends that it's like he was trying to figure out what you call somebody that listens to podcasts, and he calls them potties. And I think that's fucking hilarious.
So
doing pods for our potties.
Would that make us potty mouths?
Maybe, dude. Maybe everybody's the number one. Everybody's winning here. Everybody's winning. Yeah, how do you say that guy's name?
Which one?
The talk show guy, the big tall red one.
Conan?
There you go. Conan?
Conan
Conan
O'Brien?
Man. I like Conan. I had something funny happen right before I got up here. You want to hear about it?
Absolutely.
All right. So I knew I was going to be hot and sweaty, even though it got a little chilly outside today. So I was trying to like wear some shorts, but not just thin shorts, like, you know, jogging shorts or something. And I walked out of the closet, and my wife, she's laying in bed, and she goes, kind of see your wiener a lot in that. And I'm all, yeah, it's probably what the people want, right? And she goes like this. She says, well, I don't even want to see it, and I'm your wife. And I was like, fuck me. So I went in, I changed into jogging pants, and I'm like, I'm going to be sweaty. And I walk out, and she goes, it's getting worse, babe. It's getting worse. So now I'm in blue jeans. Overthought the fuck out of that outfit, dude.
Yeah, dude. Your wardrobe department is lacking on this
yeah.
dude.
And I need to get everybody a warning. I only got like 7 T-shirts, so it's almost recycling shirts time. I'll just start wearing them inside out so it look like such a bum, maybe.
It'll look different. Be able to see the graphic a little bit.
Just turn them around backwards.
Yeah, it'll look different.
Cut V's on the backside so when I turn around it doesn't look too off. Just take the sleeves off. No, it's a different shirt for sure. I at least washed it. I think I washed it. Damn, I forgot. We're trying to make some money over here. Liquid death. Get that zingy, that first sip zingy, dude.
I'm gonna try this regular sparkling today.
Yeah, go for it. I got that berry. I don't even like berries that much, but it tastes pretty good out of a can. Here you go. Cheers it. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, it turns out Liquid Death isn't even paying anybody till next year, but I'm like, fuck it, let's just keep rolling with it. Maybe they'll hit us up and send us 3 or 4 cans a week or something.
They're not going to pay us anything.
Hey, if they send us 3 or 4 cans, dude, that'll save me $27. Those things aren't fucking cheap.
This is true.
Those things aren't cheap at all. Especially I get them at the little Packy Mart right there, so they're upcharging. They're upcharging a lot.
Yeah, that's retail for you.
Yeah,
you know?
Convenience stores, convenient on everything but your wallet. And sometimes your health, depends on what store you go to. Sometimes outside they might have somebody that'll help take away your health in some kind of a way. Oh, man, I can't get comfortable today.
Me neither.
Just bounce this couch for a little while.
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
What are we going to talk about
you
today?
You just got to get the ass back.
The ass? Oh, put your butt back? I got to slide mine down. I think it's from hunching over people for so long.
Yeah.
I got 2 humps in my back, a lower and an upper.
The old crooked spine?
Yeah, the old crookie spine. Yeah, I'm like out of breath. I'm so amped up. Just ready to do pods, dude.
Right?
Just ready to do pods.
I feel like with this microphone, though, I feel like everybody can just hear me mouth breathing.
Oh, totally. When I got to take a big breath, I go like this. Can y'all hear that?
All right, now it's just getting weird.
Yeah, now it's real weird. I can't stop messing with this clown. This might be the last episode with the clown on the couch.
Yeah, you like
Next episode, we'll just snuggle in the middle together because we're wearing out these side cushions. We'll share the middle one.
That clown is like your fidget spinner.
Kind of, dude. I do be playing with him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe it'll be the last one with him. But yeah, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know, man.
Let's talk about the first time you ever got tattooed.
Okay.
Was it a weird experience, a good experience? Do you feel like a little bitch? Do you feel like a stranger in daddy's house? How'd that work out for you?
Well, at the time that I got it, like looking back on it now, it was definitely an apprentice that did it.
Okay.
100%. But looking back on it, I didn't know any better, right?
No one does.
But I was in Colorado, actually, and I got my first one. and it's a rather hefty naked devil chick with a curly pigtail holding a stick of butter in her hand. Yeah, super good idea. Real great idea. Got it done. Still have it. It's one of the few early tattoos that I have that never got covered up. But I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. But nothing real exciting. Like
Nothing exciting?
It turned out okay. Not great. Good, not great.
Dude, I got a kind of a funny story, I think. Maybe both our stories will just bomb and everybody will turn this fucking episode off. They'll be like, never again, unsubscribe. Fuck those dudes. Hit them comments. Be like, fuck them dudes. They suck. So yeah, my first one, there were twins at my high school that got tattoos of these little bandit guys on their back with like dynamite. And I was like, man, that's cool as fuck. I got to give me some of that.
Like the plunger?
Like hitting TNT?
Yeah.
Yeah. The plunger. Yeah, like the toilet plunger on the dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I found out this dude was like, I don't know, a little over an hour away from my hometown. And it was one of the Shaw's famous Texas tattoo families. So I drive my ass down there, right? And it's barely dark. And the shop is in a garage behind the house. All right. So I park in the back and I fucking go inside and I tell him what I want. And he goes, nah, man, I'm fucking closed. You're going to have to come back tomorrow. And I said, what time do you open? And he's like, 9 in the morning. So I'm like, okay. And it's like middle of July, right? Texas heat. So I drive all the way home. I drive back at 9 the next morning. And I'm just waiting in front of this garage and there's no one to be seen, right? Come noon, I'm still out there in the heat, like haven't eaten anything, nothing. Noon o'clock, this guy comes walking out of the house right in front of the fucking garage, right? And I'm like, he's been staring at me the whole time. But years later, I'm like noticing all the things. And he's like, you still want that? And I'm all, yeah, I still want that thing. So we go inside, right? And yeah, it's embarrassing, but whatever. The first tattoo was a Superman logo on the side of my calf. And all he had was a couple folding chairs, right?
Nice.
It was like real old school tattooing in there. Real small room, him and one other guy. Anyway, he starts tattooing me, and I immediately break out in a sweat. And I'm like, I don't feel good. And he goes, just lean forward. There's a cold towel on my back. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And when I come to, there's a kid next to me that was getting tattooed. I'm talking like fucking 11 years old, right? And he was getting a mom heart, and his mom was there like, this little son of a bitch, he wants his tattoo, and he won't quit talking about it. So give him this fucking tattoo so he'll shut the fuck up, right? So when I'm like coming to, and I'm like, oh, that must happen to everybody. And he was like, the guy tattooed me was like, nope. And I'm like, oh, my bad. And the kid's pointing and like laughing at me like, ha, ha, ha. I felt like such a bitch, dude. Such a bitch.
Well,
but,
when you got your palm done, you ran
pretty much same thing.
You ran like 37 miles in place.
Yeah, just running in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way around it. That shit's gonna suck a lot.
Real
Yeah, and I'll
bad.
see some people, and I've tattooed some people. Like Ro, I had him on here. They get their palms in, and they're just sitting there, like maybe a little sweaty, but no big deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every space that you get tattooed is completely different from person to person.
Yeah, a lot.
Different.
A lot, but nah, when you get your booty holes, cheeks like on the bottom side sewn together, that's horrible for everybody.
The bottom side of them butt cheeks is...
Yeah, palms, horrible for everybody. Some people just handle it better.
Yeah.
I don't handle that shit good. Especially not now. I'm older.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. If I stub my toe, it feels like a broken leg.
I used to be able to sit for 4 hours, 5 hours and just get tattooed, but now 2 hours I'm good.
Oh, you're all 2 hours. Me, I'm like 20 minutes.
About usually
like 20 minutes, dude.
Usually
Let's
about
make another
an hour,
appointment.
and I'd be okay with like, hey, are you at a good spot where we can just not do this anymore?
Yep. I keep belching, dude. Oh my god.
It's that spicy water.
No, it's not that, dude. I had my 3-year-old out. We were playing in the park earlier. It's getting close to dinner time, and I'm like, hey man, what do you want to eat? You want chicken nuggets? You want hamburgers tonight? He goes, both. I'm holding this mother. Wait a few minutes. Hey man, we're gonna grab some food. You want chicken nuggets or hamburgers? Oh, both. God damn it. So I drive to Cane's and I pick up chicken. I drive across the street to Sonic and I pick up cheeseburgers. And then we go home and we do a bang bang together. Not like that. You fucking nasty motherfucker.
Jesus Christ, BJ.
A bang bang, dude. You know, Louis C.K. dubbed it. It's like you eat a meal, and then you drive across the street and eat another meal.
Yeah.
Be a fat fuck. So, yeah, we did that. But really, he did like a pow, and I did like a bang, bang, bang. Because fucking he barely nibbled on part of his food.
He ate some of his chicken.
So I ate more than half of each, and then saw his plate and was like, "You gonna eat any more?" And he goes, "Mm-mm." And I just plowed through that too. And now I'm all, knowing damn good and well, I'm about to come up here and talk in the microphone.
Just burping.
Dumbass, dude. I'm a dumbass.
Idiot.
Yeah, fucking idiot. Yeah, and then I'm in the closet trying to put clothes on. Nothing's fitting. I'm all, what are you doing to yourself,
Just
guy?
bloated.
Dude, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bloated like a motherfucker. Oh. What am I going to do? You think yoga helps with that? Well, like watching people do yoga would help with my bloat?
Not as you're bloated.
Yeah, not as I'm bloated.
Not as you're bloated.
Yeah, and once you get bloated, it takes like weeks to recover.
Yeah.
It's not like a little one-day thing.
Have you ever done hot yoga?
No. I mean, I've kind of done yoga in Texas, but not what you're talking about.
Gnarly.
I've heard rumors.
It's gnarly.
It's gnarly?
Yes.
What are we going to do about this, man? Are we going to start getting in shape or what?
I mean, I definitely need to.
Yeah, we're getting real fat.
Yeah, I see it on the thumbnail every week.
We're getting real fat.
Every week I see it on that thumbnail. I'm like,
Did you see
bruh.
that one? Did you see that one I posted on the Instagram on that pod page today? It's like an old friend of mine from Victoria fucking hit me up with a message. It's like, y'all talking about being too heavy at 240. I wish I was 240. I was just like, oh, yeah, I forgot. There's people out there like really struggling.
Yeah, but like, I feel it walking up steps now. I'm like,
oh, yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, like
I'm heavy as fuck, but I trot these steps every day, so I don't feel that shit.
Yeah, when I go into like the real job, sometimes I'm like, man, I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna take the stairs today, not the elevator.
You get up there and you're all sweaty.
3 flights of stairs takes me to like a solid 2 hours to recover from it. I'm like, oh, I got chest pains.
Yeah.
Need a can of corn.
Dude, I remember one time I was working at a tat shack like 10 years ago around the corner. It was like a busy street shop. And I was drinking pretty heavy at the time. And I like made a bunch of barbecue. So I showed up with like an ice chest of barbecue. At the end of the night, we're all like drinking, shop's done, you know. We're just having a party, spending some of the money we made. And I had eaten and drinking so much, like I couldn't get up out of my chair. You know, I think that was the most bloated I had ever been in my life. And I remember a guy I worked with at the time looked at me and he was like, "Are you okay, man?" And I was just like, "Fucking no, dude," just drenched in sweat. Like, but yeah, I couldn't move. I couldn't move at all,
just like
dude.
meat sweat.
Fuck, yeah, I felt so heavy. I was like, I'm dying tonight. Like that's happening tonight, dude. The fajitas got me this time. Yeah, being fat, we gotta do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. You know, you were saying that we might have a guest on that we both know, and dude is real fit.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah, and that's one of those guests too. I want to make sure both of us are here for that one because we both know him.
I was thinking we can get him to like develop some sort of like a driveway routine for us.
I don't know if that'll help.
For what?
Our situation.
Why?
Because his whole thing is getting bigger.
True.
You know what I mean? Like he's trying to stack mass, dude.
Yeah, but he would know how to lean too.
Maybe. I mean, I'm pretty sure all he does all day long is like walk around with 500 pounds. That's like what he does all day.
Just carries it.
Yeah, he just carries it around like it's his baby.
Carrying sandbags on his
Yeah,
shoulders.
that's not gonna help at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, now I'm just gonna be buff and fat. That's not gonna work. That's double trouble on my heart, dude.
Just chunky buff.
Yeah. Chunky buff. I'd rather be chunky buff than skinny fat.
Dude, I'd much rather be chunky buff than just fat like now.
The skinny fat is the one that bothers me. Like I like riding my bicycle around, and I really hope I don't turn into one of those guys where you got the whole uniform. You know what I mean?
The costume? Oh, you will.
Yeah, they got the costume, dude.
You will.
And they got like $8,000 bicycles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I don't turn into one of those guys.
Yeah,
I'll see him, dude.
You don't want to be one of those guys because you want at least like a $14,000 bike. Not
no, I don't.
Yeah, and you want the real tight costume, and the key to the whole thing is the going fast glasses. You need them wraparound go fast glasses, dude. If you're
so you don't get any wind or bugs in your eye.
If you're wearing regular glasses, you're never gonna keep up with the pack all that drag.
No.
Yeah, you're
Never.
just not going to. Mm-mm.
But yeah, I don't want to turn into one of those guys. And most of the reason I don't isn't even just their funny outfits. It's because every time I see one of them get off the bike, they look like they've never ridden a bicycle because they got that skinny fat to the max. You know what I'm talking about?
That impedes their
Or
ability
it's like
to get off.
skinny legs. You know what I mean? But then it's just like this weird gut thing with love handles, and I'm all, you just rode 40 miles? You do that like every day? Like what? Something's not mathing up. You know what I mean? Skinny fat's weird, dude.
It's not mathing.
It's not mathing up. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I have nightmares about that.
Yeah, at that point, I think you have to like actually work out. Like cycling is like working out, but it's more like a cardio thing.
Are you telling me that me just riding around and enjoying my bicycle is not working out?
It's like a cardio thing. It's
Oh,
burning
goddamn it.
calories, but
Oh man.
but yeah, that's not building your core and
What's a core?
this.
I don't know,
core.
man. I'm pretty thicked up in there. I'm building it pretty good.
Yeah, I mean building it in a squishy way like me. Yes. Yeah.
Squish a lot.
Yeah.
Sir, squish a lot and kick them nasty thoughts. Oh, dude. Guess what I thought about yesterday?
I don't know. I'm just
Vanilla.
about scared. You thought about what?
Vanilla.
You thought about vanilla.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Vanilla. You know what I'm talking about?
Not a clue.
All right, stop.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
and
listen.
listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention, something. Grabs a hold of me tightly, flows like a harpoon, daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? No, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, to the extreme.
I think it's the first song I ever fucking learned, and it's still stuck in my fucking head. I ain't heard it in years.
I rock the mic like a vandal.
Light up stage, wax the chunk like a candle, dance. Go rest the speakers up, boom. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best. You know, I almost hate myself that I still know that.
Dude, a little bit impressed,
You know what?
a little bit disappointed.
It was a good song.
It
It was a really good song,
no denying.
right?
Great song. I mean, that song has him an HGTV show like right
Oh
now.
yeah, I made him filthy fucking
Yeah.
rich.
That one song.
Yeah, not bad at him.
Is there any other? Does anybody know any other Vanilla Ice songs? Do you remember?
Yeah, I know another one.
Do you remember when that dude?
Go Ninja, go Ninja,
yeah,
rap.
yeah. I forget about that one. Yeah,
That one probably made him
yeah,
a real good chunk too.
yeah. I forgot about that one.
We should try to get him on here.
Did you ever hear his metal album?
Yeah, the Rob Van Winkle. Wasn't that his name, Rob Van Winkle? Yeah, he came through my hometown of Victoria and played a show at the Country Bar.
A metal show.
Everyone went. Everyone went. Yeah, there's nothing to do
Sold
there,
out.
dude. Something
Sold
like that
out.
comes through, everybody's going.
Yeah, was it sick?
I didn't go.
You're the only dude.
I was working at the Tat Shack, dude. We missed every show. The only shows we went to
But
were
why
like
were you-
the
why
ones
were
that
you-
someone at the Tat Shack was performing in.
Why were you still working at the Tat Shack when everybody that was going to get tatted was at the ice show?
I don't know, man. That's a real good question. I should have gone.
Like the nights.
Like,
that
I'm
you-
not upset that I missed it.
The nights that you closed the shack to go watch some dude that worked at the shack play are the nights that nobody else went there. So
Oh,
they
no,
were
no,
ready
no.
to get
Yeah, we didn't
tattooed.
close at night. Those were always daytime shows. So we just closed for like 2 hours in the middle of the day and go watch the show and come back.
Like on a Wednesday.
Pretty much. A bunch of kids in the park. You know what I mean?
Big turnout, huh?
Yeah. Just a bunch of kids in the park doing
Okay.
dumb shit. Yeah. Go back to work. Oh, Belchy City still. Dang.
Canes,
Yeah, we got to do something.
Canes will get you.
I know I got to do something too because my 6-year-old, like, it's kind of a funny joke for a minute because I was all like, oh, I got a big belly. But now he's just like,
that backfires
ha,
quick.
ha, ha. Yeah. They run around, ha, ha, jolly fat man, like, make me feel bad all day. But he started getting serious with me. Like, he saw me making coffee tonight. And he's like, you're not supposed to drink coffee at night? That's not going to be good for you. You need to be resting. And I'm all, oh, geez. But yeah, now he's like, I don't know.
Now he's your health coach.
Yeah, something like that. He's my self-conscious in real life, something. Yeah, he's been fucking with me hard, dude. But yeah, I can almost see the little worry in his eye. So I'm like, oh, God damn it.
What's his worry? Like you're gonna die soon?
Yeah. Like, my dad's so fat, he's going to fucking die on me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I probably should take care of that a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we're going to have to start working on
Yeah.
that.
My son isn't to that point yet. He's not to the. He can't really make fun of me yet.
Yeah,
But I
because-
kind of see it in his eyes.
He makes fun of you, dude.
Yeah, I kind of see it.
He makes fun of you. He goes,
Yeah.
he goes like this. He goes, yeah, that's right. Wipe that butt.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
pick me up.
Yes. Yeah. He throws up on me a lot.
Yeah, they're already messing with you, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long. It didn't take long at all for them to mess with you. Did you gain a lot of weight during the pregnancy?
Yeah.
How much do you think you put on?
Easy 20.
That's not a lot. That's just like a heavy weekend, dude. 20. Are you telling me you don't fluctuate 20 to 40 pounds every month?
No.
What's wrong with you, dude? Are you
What's
a woman?
wrong with you? Fluctuate 40 pounds in a month?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I could understand fluctuating 40 pounds if, like, you just got off meth. Like, you haven't eaten for months at a time. Now you're, like, you're clean and sober and you're eating cheeseburgers again. I get it, but...
No, I'm going to start calling it, like, my cutting and bulking cycles. I don't flip through seasons. I flip through weeks. You ever notice that, though? Like, sometimes it's like, I don't know, you just get sick real good, and then all your clothes don't fit anymore because they're too big. You're like, guess I just had a good cut.
Because you've just been laying in bed?
Yeah.
Just not eating?
Yeah, not eating and just sweating and pooping everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah, dying. Basically dying.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes a good illness is the perfect thing to kickstart a diet, you know?
It really is, dude. You know anybody with the flu?
Not at the moment.
I'm just kidding, dude. Nobody give me the flu, dude. Fuck. I'm gonna end up with the flu next week. I'm like, sorry, I wasn't on the pod for 2 weeks. I was hallucinating on my couch. You ever had the flu real good?
Dude, I've had it one time in my entire life. And, like, I always kind of talk shit about it. Like, I thought I had the flu before.
And then you got it?
Dude, then I got it for, like, 2 days. I was essentially paralyzed on the couch because, like, I couldn't move my head because if I did, I was going to throw up.
Yep.
Like, it was brutal. And that was just 2 days I couldn't move my head. After that, I still couldn't, like, eat or, like, function for a solid week, you know?
Dude, yes. I've had the flu real bad as well. And my wife and I both had it at the same time, and we had 2 couches. And that's where we were for 2 weeks. And we watched Spartacus.
You had it at the same time?
We had it at the same time.
Oh, you didn't have kids yet, though, did you?
I had kids, but they were already older.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you didn't have the 2 littles.
No, we didn't have the new kids. So, yeah, fortunately, there was no, like, little kid to look after. I know somebody's probably going through that. That sucks.
Bad.
That fucking sucks bad.
Bad.
Dude. But, yeah, it was just fever dreams, just hallucinating on the couch for 2 weeks straight, and we just kept watching Spartacus, like, over and over. Like, I clicked play on that the first day I was sick, and that's just where it was. And whoever woke up just like, hit play, and then we're just like in and out of this show.
Was this back, like, before streaming services and stuff, too? Was it, like, straight up DVD in the player?
You know, man, I think it was Netflix, but this had to be, like, 2011-ish, 2012.
Like, early days of Netflix where, like, they didn't have, like, real good stuff on there yet.
Yeah, there wasn't a bunch.
Yeah.
There wasn't a bunch. So, yeah, that show, for whatever reason, has stuck with my psyche because of, like, all the fever dreams and watching it. You know what I mean? It probably, I've never watched it again. I binged on it for 2 weeks just over and over and then never watched it again. It's probably horrible.
I saw a pretty good movie recently, a Danny McBride flick. Called Arizona.
Yeah, boy.
You seen
it's real good. Yeah, because I turned it on thinking I was going to see a comedy, and it was not that.
It was.
Kind of. Not like you think it's going to be.
No.
Have you seen that?
Is it with Nicolas Cage?
No.
No. You're thinking of, like, Raising Arizona.
This
is a newer movie called Arizona.
This is just Arizona. It came out in, like, 2018.
Yeah, that was a really, really good movie, dude. That shit was really fucking good.
If you haven't seen it, it's on Hulu right now, and I would recommend just giving it a watch.
Yeah, after you like, comment, and share on this pod,
yeah,
flip over to Hulu and watch Arizona.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. We have to shamelessly promote, dude. I'm constantly just sending this pod to people on messages and shit.
Yeah, you're real good about that.
Yeah. I have to be, dude. I don't have a retirement plan. I don't have real jobs like you motherfuckers.
This is it.
This got to work out, dude. I need Liquid Death to send us a check.
You're looking at the retirement plan.
Yeah. You're looking at the retirement plan.
This is
Straight
it.
Up.
And right now it's just costing money.
Basically. Right now we're just losing sleep. But that's all right. We're still just getting to hang out, so fuck it. But yeah, Arizona was really, really good. I can't think of a film that had Danny McBride in it that I didn't like. Not a one. Even the stupid corny one, the one where they're going on quest and shit, and they go see a little wizard, and he's like jerking off his dick or jerking off their dicks. Yeah, even that one, it was fucking funny. Anything with him in it, I want to love. That dude's funny as hell.
Like that one flick, This Is the End, with all those dudes in it.
Yeah. He made all the food the first breakfast?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Like hilarious. Who was he banging at the end of that?
He had Channing Tatum on a leash.
Yes, dude. Yes. Yeah, that movie was great.
But in my opinion, the person that stole the whole movie was Michael Cera. Dude, kid from Superbad?
Yeah, because he just wasn't acting. They just caught him in a bad day. He thought he was in real life at a party and just being himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so good.
Michael Cera.
Yep.
I've never understood why his name's pronounced like that. Isn't Sarah supposed to be S-A-R-A?
English is weird.
Or with an H at the end? His last name's definitely not an English word, right? Or is it like proper English, like England English?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Weird.
It's a good question for the Googler.
That has me thinking about like Asian language. Chinese.
Is that the proper term?
Wait.
Which one are we talking? There's a lot of them.
Wait. Chinese. So there's like a ton of dialects, right? I'm probably wrong because I'm wrong a lot. But I think there's 108 different known dialects of Chinese. Which is basic. Is it basically like accents?
Sounds a little made
like
up.
Like here, like everything here is English, but you got like Louisiana, Texas, Carolina. You know what I mean? Everything sounds different.
I don't know. Can't answer that.
We're gonna have to get a Chinese guest on.
It's called Mandarin.
What's called Mandarin?
Well,
no, that's one of the dialects of Chinese. Yeah, Mandarin and Cantonese are the two main dialects. I might be wrong. BJ's looking it up.
BJ's on it.
BJ's on it, dude. Holy shit, he's gonna hate that name so bad.
Bad.
Real bad. He's gonna break down one day and just say his real name real loud. That's not my name.
It's called Mandarin, not Chinese.
What is?
What you're referring to as Chinese is Mandarin.
What is he talking about?
He's saying that it's Mandarin.
So the whole world's walking around going, "Do you speak Mandarin?" Or are they saying, "Do you speak Chinese?"
Americans probably say Chinese, yes, but everywhere outside.
Russians call it Mandarin?
I don't speak Russian.
What about Europeans? What about Italians? I mean, Italians. We went over that last time. What about Brits? They don't say Chinese? Can we not say Chinese? What the fuck is happening? I don't understand what's going on.
He's not saying there's anything necessarily wrong with it.
I thought it was called Chinese.
All he's saying is that the language is it's the same thing as like we speak English. We don't speak American.
Yeah, we speak English because it's from England. They're speaking Chinese because it's from China. Taiwanese from Thailand, right? It's like that's why you call it Chinese, because it's from there, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
So Thai speak Thai. Not Chinese.
What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
Dude.
I'm just going on old man rant time. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you taking Chinese away from me? No, dude, I like Kung Fu flicks. What the fuck?
You just got so upset.
So upset, dude. So upset. I'm like, you're breaking my paradigms. I don't know what that word means either.
So how many dialects are there?
Yeah, how many dialects are there? Is it 108?
This 108 number sounds 100%
fishy, right?
made up.
Awful fishy. Awful fishy, dude. It's going to say infinite.
8.
You were 100 off.
No, there's way more than that.
You were 100 on the high side.
Are you on Chinese.com or are you on Google? He's like, I don't know what Chinese.com says. Hit the translate button.
The main one is the main language is Mandarin, and then you have Wu, Cantonese, Min, Hakka, Jin, Zing.
What sounds worse? My white ass just saying Chinese over and over again, or his white ass saying Chinese words?
You.
God damn it. God damn it. Because he didn't have an accent on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chinese.
What the fuck was that? Chinese. All right. We better calm down with that before we get bombed. Too much?
Nah.
I heard you were a Gavin Newsom fan. Is that true?
No.
Oh, I don't know where I heard that. Probably just made it up.
Kind of like 108 different dialects of Chinese.
No, that's true. Somebody else will look at it. They'll let us know in the comments.
You talking about Asia as a whole?
Well, that includes India and everything.
What?
India is part of
There you
Asia.
go. Bollywood flicks. You watch any of those?
No.
Dude, I've been watching them. They're so good. I watch that RRR. I know it sounds like I got a stutter right there, but it's called RRR.
It's just three
Three
R's.
dude.
Okay.
Homework. Y'all watch that shit. It's so good. And then Bahubali, part 1 and 2. Bahubali, Bahubali, 1 and 2. Watching those, it's like fever dreams, dude, of how those films just space in and out of each other.
Are they just like, are these Bollywood movies? Or are they just like our movies remade in?
Absolutely not. They got
No?
really, really cool
They're like
stories.
their own.
Yeah, they got really, really cool stories. And it's like, if you had way too much money and you had access to Hollywood and you wanted to do every corny, ridiculous idea you ever thought of in a movie, that's what they do.
Okay.
They're fucking great, dude.
Okay. So they're like the Indian version of like our Hallmark movies.
Our
Or like
what movies?
Lifetime movies.
No,
Like those made for TV, real corny, real cheesy.
no.
No?
When I say corny and cheesy, I mean it's like part musical, people flying through the air like Crouching
Oh,
Tiger.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're flying through the air like that, but also
Yeah.
doing musical. And then very next scene, like flipping cars over machine guns. Like
Oh.
ridiculous to a
Chaos.
whole new level, dude.
Chaos.
Complete chaos.
Okay.
And they're
okay.
so good.
Okay.
But yeah, the stories are like really good. And then you're like, how the fuck did they pull that off in a movie? This makes no sense. Breaks
Okay.
your brain.
Okay.
I think it also has something to do with like Britain no longer being the strong arm there.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden they have really, really good movies where they're like smashing Britain in each one of these movies. And I don't think they were allowed to do that before. You know what I mean?
So like every one of their movies, like the enemy.
Pretty much Britain.
Britain.
Like British soldiers like getting the shit kicked out of them over and
Okay.
over again. But yeah, pretty much each one will start out and it's like you have British army there like oppressing Indians, and then there's like a hero guy and his like group, and they just come through and wreak havoc. And it's real fun to watch.
Nice.
Real fun to watch.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen Gandhi in any of them, but maybe he'll do a cameo at some point. Is he still alive?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Just didn't know that. Are we out of stuff already? I don't know what's going on, man.
Jesus. How do you find the time to watch all these like Bollywood movies?
I don't sleep at night sometimes.
You know that's one of those things your kids should be looking at you being like, you know, it's not good for you.
Right? You know, you do the same shit. You'll be at home and it's time to go to bed, and then you're like, not tonight. I'm pressing play on
Bollywood.
that, dude. 4 hours fucking later, you're still awake and your eyes are all red and you're like, ugh.
And you're like, that movie was sick.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Like the pods are easy to consume because you could be doing that while you're doing anything, you know?
Yeah.
But sitting down and taking time to find those movies and like watch them, that's way harder.
That's
You have to
my
pay attention.
That's my big problem with like most of those streaming service things is there's too many options.
Yeah.
So like it'll take me 2 hours to figure out what I want to watch, and then I just end up watching something I've already seen because it's like, yeah, I know that one will be all right, so I just watch it.
Yeah, I think that's like guy brain. I think guy brain does that. Because I remember back in the day when you just flipped through the cable, and then they came
Yeah.
up with you could have the little square box while you were flipping the channels.
Oh.
You never left it on full screen.
Oh, no.
You were just looking for something better the whole time.
Yeah,
I
the
think it's
whole
guy brains.
time.
We're always looking for something better.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
kind of like if you're in a car, especially like it seems like with other people, somebody in the car is always changing the song.
Yeah, I'm that person.
Always.
I'm that person, yeah. Even if I start the song, I'm going to
Yeah.
change it before it's over.
Yeah.
Like, yep, heard that one enough. Click,
Yep. Yeah.
click.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also talk through movies. Don't ever take me to a movie theater. I'm going to talk
you
through the whole
that guy?
fucking thing. Yeah, the
Do
whole
you
time,
ask
dude.
questions about the movie that everybody is watching currently?
No, I'm the dick that tries to explain everything when no one's even asking. or I'm guessing what's going to happen out loud the whole fucking time.
you're-
And then if I
oh,
get it
you're
right, I go, I told you. I fucking told you.
You're the worst.
I'm the worst, dude.
You're the worst.
Yeah, don't take me in public, dude. You're not going to have a good time.
Oh.
I'm the worst. Yeah, I still pointing out that, yeah, my wife and one of her brothers enjoy movies. Yeah, I don't get invited to that show because they just know I'm going to say shit. So it's just, not that they go to the movies a lot, but yeah, they're just,
So you're like,
yeah, I
you're
won't
like,
even know.
You're like, hey, where you at? 2 hours later, we were at the movies.
Pretty much, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it'll be something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. You never talk through movies?
No.
Damn, I got a real funny story about talking through a movie. So, okay. Yeah, we'll probably have these guys on as guests. I'm not going to say their names yet because I ain't talked to them, but I have this one old friend that was really into that movie 300 when it was coming out.
Oh, yeah.
He was like fucking into it. And he was into it so much, I just wanted to shit in his Cheerios. So then his other friend was with us. So there were 3 of us, right? And we're at the Tat Shack, and we're going to go see this movie. So to prep for going to see the movie, we start like chugging whiskey.
So your boy hadn't seen it yet.
No, it just came out. We're going to go to the theater.
Okay.
But
And
he's been talking for like
he's amped
weeks.
about
He
it.
fucking, yeah, he cannot
Okay.
wait to see this fucking movie. So it's like, yeah, we start chugging whiskey well before this movie's going to start. Like, we ain't even left the fucking house yet, right? And we're getting shit-housed. We get to this movie, and it is fucking crazy. There's not a seat left. You know, this is a big flick at the time. Everyone is there to see that movie. And then the movie starts playing. So I start doing my thing like I do in a movie theater and start talking. But I'm just going, what the fuck? How come everybody's just wearing underwear? And there's people in the theater being like, shh, shut the fuck up. And I'm just like, why is he posing? Like every single scene where somebody's talking, there's a dude in the background just being like, you know what I mean? Just like half naked, just flexing. So I just kept doing it. And my one buddy was getting so pissed. And finally we just like walked out of the theater on him. He was mad. I did that same thing to him at
Wait.
the Blue Dick movie. You know what I'm talking about. The giant blue dick. What's the Blue Dick movie? The superheroes and shit? No. It was like the one guy had his dick out the whole time. Dr. Manhattan or something.
I don't know. I don't watch any of those like superhero Marvel movies, whatever.
I wish I could remember the name of that movie.
I don't go watch any. Oh,
But yeah, I did the
haven't
same
been
thing to him at that movie. I
I
just
haven't
walked
been to the
out.
theater forever. You walked out on him?
Yeah, because the whole movie was just this giant blue wiener on the screen over and over.
No, I'm going back to 300. You walked out on your boy?
Yeah.
So he was happy about that, though.
No. He got mad and left.
He left.
Yeah.
You stayed?
No, I walked out and then he came out too. He was like, why are y'all fucking leaving me? The same thing at 300. Like I walked out and I just went to a bar across the street and they got super mad. He came, I can't believe you didn't like that movie. I'm like, dude, it's just blue cock on the screen for like an hour. What are we doing? Yeah, what are we doing, dude? Did you pull it up? Did you find it? Yeah, I think look up Dr. Manhattan maybe. The Watchmen?
What exactly did you Google to try to find this movie?
Big blue cocks.
big blue wiener movie.
The Watchmen.
Yeah, The Watchmen. That one. You never saw that?
No.
You're not missing much. You never saw it either? Yeah. Just big blue dick everywhere. And it's like so much big blue dick. It's like they could have easily just been like, there's a blue dick. Okay, we're just going to kind of keep it covered from now on.
What's the point of the big blue wiener? Like, does it?
Well, if I remember, he didn't have any clothes. He just kind of floated around. He had a giant dick. If I remember correctly. Yeah, that's how ridiculous it was. And it was supposed to be like a serious movie. And I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
He was drunk.
I might have been drunk at that one too, yeah. I was pretty much drunk every day back then, so.
Jesus. The Watchmen isn't that old, though, is it?
It's pretty old, man.
2009.
Yeah, it's pretty old. Yeah.
It's pretty old. It's pretty old.
2009. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty old.
Pretty fucking old. You ever walked out of a movie?
I've fallen asleep
Oh, yeah.
through movies.
Sometimes that's
sure.
the best sleep ever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like such a good nap, you're not even mad that you missed the movie.
Yeah. And typically, if I'm falling asleep, like, the movie wasn't
Yeah.
real good anyways.
Have you been to one of those theaters recently where it's like you got the big-ass comfy chair and they're bringing you food and beers and shit?
Yeah.
I'm torn on it. I
Dude.
kind of like it, but it's hella distracting.
Dude, if I'm at one of those, I need to stay eating. Otherwise, I'm going to sleep.
If there's not something in your hand, you're going to spill on yourself. You're just going to crash out.
I'm going to sleep if I am not. And that's not great for this either, right?
Yeah. Have you ever thought about this at that theater, though? The person making that food is probably still in high school. Probably high as a fucking kite. It ain't changed the grease on that fucking fryer in a month.
That explains why the chicken tendies are so delicious.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
Pretty much. That reusable grease.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about that every time while I'm eating. I'll have that thought, and I'm all, fuck, I'm going to get sick as fuck. All right, fuck it. I'm already here. I'm already here. I'm going to do this.
That ship has sailed.
I'm going to do this, yeah.
We're going to see what happens. Mm-hmm. Yeah, every once in a while you got to roll the dice, you know?
Yeah, true.
And like the popcorn, man, I love it. But then I'm like picking them damn kernels out of my teeth for like weeks.
Yeah, I think I got some from like 3 months ago. It's still in there.
Horrible. Horrible, but damn, it's good.
When did you find out about flossing?
When did I find out about flossing?
Did you know about that like your whole life? Did you know about that your whole life, flossing? I didn't. I think I had heard.
I need to hear where this is going.
I think I had heard about flossing, but I didn't know.
But what did you think it was?
I don't know, dude. My teeth used to be in real bad shape. I mean, they're not in good shape now, but they used to be in real bad shape.
I heard about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, there's some years in my life where everybody's like, "Damn, dog, do you ever brush your teeth?" I'm like, "Fuck, I brush my teeth every day. What are these people?" I just didn't know you had to floss. So I definitely had popcorn in there for like years. You know what I mean? For like years.
It's pretty gross, dude.
It's pretty fucking gross, dude.
So, at what age did you realize, A, that you should floss, and B, what flossing really was?
I'm gonna say probably about like 34. I know that seems like a long time in someone's life, and it was.
Like, had you not gone to the dentist?
No, I didn't go to the dentist for a very long time. And then I finally
Like
had like a
growing up,
wisdom tooth.
Growing up, you never went to the dentist for like
I did a few
cleaning?
times, but...
And the dentist wasn't like, bro, I found this popcorn kernel and we carbon dated it to like...
No.
A long time ago.
Yeah, they weren't carbon dating for people in my parents' tax bracket. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not at all.
But they didn't hand you a toothbrush and like a little thing of floss on your way out the door?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing, man. Like, we were talking about my blood pressure last time. It's like normal, and I'm like, how? You know? But yeah, my teeth too. I never took care of them, and it's like, still don't have a cavity. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Doesn't make any sense.
Like, don't have a cavity. The whole tooth is gone.
Yeah, the whole tooth is gone. Doesn't make any sense.
You can't get a cavity in something that ain't there.
Well, it was like, I was in my 30s, and then I finally got like a wisdom tooth that hadn't grown in and got an infection. I'm all, what the fuck? What are wisdom teeth? You know? And then I had to get that thing pulled. And I got that thing pulled while I was sober. It was like 4th of July weekend, and he was all, hey, man, I'm about to close for the weekend. This ain't going to get no better anytime soon. If it's killing you now, it needs to come out. And if we don't take it out, you're going to be in the ER before the weekend's over because there ain't no dentist office open. I was like, what's the option? He's like, we got to pull it. So they pulled it, and it was infected, dude.
So they just pulled it raw dog?
I mean, he gave me some shots in my mouth. I don't think it did much. Like, that shit hurt so bad, dude. Like, I was screaming.
Tugging your head all over.
Oh, it hurt so fucking bad.
Just one of them?
Yeah, it was just one.
So do you have the other wisdom teeth in your head still?
I have 2 left. I know you're trying to do the math right now. It's not hard math, but this story's not over. Anyway, I had to have that one pulled. This was a fucked up story in itself. So, like, the only money I had, I spent getting that tooth pulled, right? And then he gave me a prescription to go get fucking pain pills. And I go to a Walgreens, and I got, like, a white shirt on. And I look like a fucking drug addict. I know what I look like. And it looks like I've been crying and screaming for 30 minutes.
Because you have.
And there's blood on my face. There's blood on my shirt. And I walk up with a hydrocodone script to the pharmacy, right? And they go, hey, we don't have the stuff to fill this. They just sent me on my way. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, all right, next pharmacy. I get to the next pharmacy. And I can see him having a conversation about me and what's going on. And I was all, oh, shit. So I had to, like, stop them and be like, hey, man, I know this is weird, but I had an infected wisdom tooth. he just gave me this. Office is closed now. Like, it's a legit script. I'm hurting, please, you know. And then they gave me pain pills.
You
and then I went back to work.
Want to see this hole in my jaw?
yeah. And then I went back to work. And then, some months later, the other one started bothering me on the bottom. And then I went and, like, got put out to get that one done.
It's way better, right?
I woke up. Like, they're pointing, I kept waking up, and I was like, oh, what the and then, it was no fun, dude. It was no fun. I was like, what the shit? And then, at the end, I'm, like, up, and my wife brings me home, and then she's got to go to work. So I'm, like, at home, and you have gauze in your mouth, right? And they're like, just bite down on that gauze a little bit, but your shit's all fucking numb. So I bit down, and, like, something crunched and, like, crumbled everywhere. And it was, like, the stuff they put in there. In like the bone
Like
hole,
yeah.
I just crunched down on that, and it like I guess I swallowed all that. The healing of that was no fun either. I've not been lucky, but that's how I found out how to floss, because that shit sucked so bad, and I was like, why did that hurt? And they're like, you gotta floss, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck is flossing? I think I saw it on Sesame Street.
Can you show me? Are you talking about that dance move all the kids are doing?
Yeah. So now I floss. Makes a world of difference.
Do you use like the actual floss or like the flossers?
Yeah, I just use the little picks, dude.
Yeah, the little.
Who uses actual
they
floss?
They don't do
dude?
as good of a job, but yeah,
they do a better job than what was happening before.
They do a better job than going 34 years without doing it.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Well, in my defense, it got done twice a year when I was a kid. You go every 6 months or whatever. They would do it then.
But they never were like, bro. Take this little.
And they might have. I don't remember it.
Like,
I might have been daydreaming or something.
What is this shit?
I might have been daydreaming. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
See, I learned all about the floss and stuff fairly young because I had braces.
Oh, yeah. See, you went through like a normal routine of taking care of yourself.
So like, yeah, and like you learn weird stuff because like you can't eat things the way you normally would. Like pizza, you can't just grab a slice of pizza and just chow on it, because then you're going to have shit all in your grill for like the rest of the day while you're at school. So you start eating pizza and shit with forks.
That's so weird. Do you still eat pizza with a fork?
I do a lot of the time still.
Fucking weirdo.
I know, it is weird.
That's disgusting.
You know, it is what it is. It's
what about cheeseburgers, dude? You cut up cheeseburgers?
No, I don't know. I don't remember ever like chopping up a cheeseburger and eating it like that. But I don't know. I think have
you got one of those balls you have to chew on? those Huberman. Remember Huberman was talking about it? You seen that shit?
No.
He's like, who's Huberman? I say his name weird. I don't care. You know, Nectar Huberman? No?
No.
The little fucking like Jawser size thing. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You'll have one next week. What?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
On the Instagram ads.
The little ball you fucking chew on. It's like
it changes my whole face shape.
Dude, that shit'll wear you the fuck out real quick.
You got one?
Yeah, I got one. That shit'll fuck you up
just
quick.
Chewing on balls?
Yeah, just chew on balls sometimes on the way to work.
Has it changed your face shape?
I'm kind of lazy with it.
Okay.
I do it when I think about it, so it's like once a month.
Kind of like
very
flossing?
Inconsistent. Huh?
Kind of like flossing? It's your routine every time you floss, you
No, I floss often now, dude. I can still remember the pain of those teeth, so. Dude. If there's any way you can show young children the pain that they'll have to go through with it, dude, everyone would floss properly.
Have you ever had ear infection?
I mean, I'm sure I have, but I don't. It would have had to have been when I was a kid.
I had never had one until I was like 30.
Mm-hmm. Did you get some cum in your ear or what?
Dude, no. I went swimming at a buddy's pool, and I think the chemicals were off. Because
the chemicals were off?
Something. That's best case scenario. That's what I'm going with, right?
I know what that buddy was doing in his pool.
But dude, my ears, like both of them, swelled shut. And like, I was like, I'd never had an ear infection.
What was it? He just had bacteria that was real nasty in his pool?
I don't know.
He wasn't putting chlorine in it or something?
Too much chlorine, something. I don't know. And, but I got nasty ear infections, dude, and they swelled shut. And then I was trying to play it off. I was like, it'll pass. It'll be fine. And then, dude, the pain starts going down into like your jaw, and like your teeth start hurting and everything. And that's when I was like, okay, I gotta go get this taken care of. Go in, they give you some drops, dude.
Was
day,
it drops of
like-
chlorine? They just put chlorine in your ear, right?
No, I don't know what it is, but I still have some drops at home. But put drops in your ear, and like 2 days later, good as new. I was like, man,
Wow.
I should have went into that place way sooner than I
That
did.
dude needs to get some of that shit and put it in his pool.
For real.
Yeah, just a few
Every
drops.
every pool should just have that.
A few eardrop things.
Yeah.
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 I think we just made $1 million, dude.
Possibly.
Hit us up.
Or
Whoever needs to make that product, we'll sell right now.
So they have like, you can make these drops like, because swimmers get it a lot. Like they call it swimmers here, right? They'll get water in there and the water won't dry out.
Yeah, so what
it'll
happens?
just
Does
sit
the
in
water
there
just
and
get moldy in there?
It's
or
like
what?
stagnant and
Blech.
filled with bacteria and whatnot.
Blech.
And so, but before you go swimming, you can take like, and put some rubbing alcohol and stuff in a thing with some water or some vinegar or something. I don't know. I'd have to Google what it
secrets.
is, and you put a couple drops in your ear and then go swimming and you're good.
How do you think they learned that? Some swimming wizard out there?
Some
Old swimming wizard?
Some swim wizard, yeah, for sure.
Holy shit.
Just out there swimming in a robe.
I wonder how many swimmers had to die before one of them figured that out.
I don't know that they would kill them.
An infection in your ear, that'd probably kill you pretty
Like,
fast if you didn't take care of it, right? That's close to your brain.
I think the worst, I don't know, I doubt you can die. I think the worst that happens is you go deaf. Probably a lot of deaf swimmers before that, though.
I wonder how many like older married men take up swimming.
Just to hopefully.
Yeah, just to go deaf,
Go
dude.
deaf.
Just to go deaf. I bet that number's pretty high, dude. We have a community center in our neighborhood. I never see anything but fucking geezers coming in and out of that bitch.
Oh, speaking of old dudes and being married, I got in trouble for our pod last week.
What happened?
I got in trouble for saying that my wife likes to ask questions and then argue about the answer. She strongly disagreed with that. We'll put it that way.
I already don't remember us talking about this,
Yeah,
so let's just go back through it.
I didn't either. And I still don't really remember it, but I do like remember me saying, "Yeah, I know someone like that. I'm married to one." I do. Remember
Yeah, that'll get you
saying-
in trouble, dude.
I do remember saying that, and it turns out she didn't like it.
You got to do that thing Tom Segura says, where he's like talking to his toddlers, and they're all like, "It's loud in there," and he's like, "Well, don't go in there." Just got to tell her that. You just got to be like, fucking. Yeah, just be like, I can't help it that you don't like hearing things. Now I'm gonna be in trouble with your wife, dude.
When I'm not here on the next pod, you know why.
Yeah, he won't be here on the next one. He's going out of the country. He's got family in Guatemala or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's
Right?
in China.
China. Ask him about the dialects while you're there, dude.
I will.
Ask him about the dialects.
I will.
That's going to be the whole thing. I'm going to just flood Reddit with everything I found about Chinese dialects. Me and BJ going to get in a Reddit fight.
But you're right though. The term dialect. What is it? Could that be?
Wait, we
an
never even
accent?
talked about the question I had in my head.
We
Are
didn't
all
know
of the
you had a
different
question in your
languages
head.
across China kind of like accents here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does the term dialect refer to like an accent? Like, would Louisiana?
How do we even
would
know how to say
Cajun
that
be a
word and we have no
dialect?
clue what it means?
Oh, it sounds cool.
Yeah, if there's any smart people listening to this, man, just turn us off, dude. You're not going to find anything you like here.
No.
Yeah, this is for dumb-dumbs only.
Did any doctors respond to the
No,
question
dude,
about,
no.
about pooping?
No.
Didn't think so. I
No,
didn't think
not
so.
at all, dude.
It's a dialect is a form of a language which is particular to a specific region.
So yeah,
So it's
it
like
would be- it
accent.
would be an
Why do we
accent.
call it an accent?
Nah, it's not an accent. Accent's different.
Is it? Hey, why don't you look up how to say hello in Mandarin and hello in Cantonese? I just got to know. I got to know.
It's a distinctive mode or pronunciation of the language is an accent.
A distinctive mode? That's
Beast.
We're getting in over
Beast
our heads,
mode.
dude. Yeah, we're getting in over our
It's
heads.
locality and social class. So that's an accent.
That's why we can't understand people from Louisiana. Because their dialect?
No,
or
that
because their accent?
Accent.
I don't understand the difference.
I don't know. I think that one could qualify as a dialect because that's a lot of
Right?
the time like a completely different language. Yeah, it's like a completely different language sometimes.
Or what about if you're in Britain,
That's what I said.
far south and far north, they sound completely different, right? Barely
Well,
recognizable
from
to each
town
other.
to town, they sound completely different.
Is Asia not the same way? It's not, huh? Wow. Is Asia gigantic or what?
How did we come back to this?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Yes, Asia's huge.
Asia's pretty big.
Asia's pretty big.
Yeah, it's pretty good size.
How come most Asians aren't?
Good question.
It's because people aren't snakes, bro. They don't grow to fit their environment.
I think I did. I was kept in a closet. Real
You were
short
kept in
one.
a closet?
Real short one. It was like a crawl space.
Maybe. What did we go with last time? You 5'2", 5'3"?
5'2.5".
5'2.5". Yeah.
Yep.
Something like that. I'm in a size 6 shoe.
Damn, really?
No.
That'd be tight.
just-
That'd be tight if you were.
I'm stumbling over not knowing what to talk about.
Kids,
I know what
kids
to do.
section.
This podcast is brought to you by Adult Branding and Marketing.
Okay. What do we do now?
I'm pretty sure you said that wrong though.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Did-
Yeah, it's right.
You got it right.
Oh, or should I say marketing and branding next time? Which way does it go?
It's brand new.
I'm not going to read these things right. We're not getting paid. Fuck. We'll try again next week. We'll try again next week. Again next week. Also, man, Bounty, fucking those paper towels are expensive as fuck, man. Bounty hit me up, dude. That's what we should start, dude. Using Bounty. Let's eat some wings next time. And use Bounty towels to wipe our faces off. See if they'll give us a pallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wings
Wingstop wings?
or Hooters wings. So then
Oh, that'd be tight. Just sitting here in NASCAR outfits pretty soon.
Just little patches all
little
over.
patches all over the place. This
Yeah,
couch would be fast
just-
as fuck, boy.
Just eating sandwiches.
Holy shit. That would, fuck, I don't know, dude.
Just like
Yeah, I don't know. It's that thing. I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd probably wear some fucking dumbass shit if somebody paid me the right amount. Yeah, definitely would.
Oh yeah.
Definitely fucking
I would wear the full fireproof suit with patches everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Be fine with it.
Yeah. Dude, I heard some funny shit. I already forgot what I was about to say.
Jesus.
No, we're going to talk about Jesus. What was I going to say? I can't even remember.
You heard some funny shit
Yeah, I know, but I hear funny shit all the time.
all the time.
It's like a mess of things. Yeah, no, that one's gone.
Just completely go. Don't you
No,
hate
we're
it when
close
that
to the
happens?
nursing home already.
Don't you hate it when that
It
happens?
happens all the time.
So, and like
Oh, you do that thing, you walk in the kitchen, you forget why you're there?
as you get older, like it happens a lot more often, and
Mhm.
like it seems like that goes from happening very, very seldom to all of a sudden one day you wake up on like your 35th birthday
Or you think
and,
it's that?
and you're like, whoa, damn, what am I supposed to do now? And you can't remember. You can remember nothing.
Yeah, and that turns into you wake up and you walk in and there's a stranger in your house. And you're like, who are you? And they're like,
Yeah.
Dad, I'm your son. We do this every morning. And you're like, oh,
Yeah, you're
figuring
like,
out life
yeah,
every day.
Yeah, like 51st dates. They have to put
That
in
day's coming, dude.
Put in a movie for you. To
Yeah, that
catch
day
you
is
catch you up real quick.
Freaking coming.
Yep.
Oh, man. We're
Yeah.
talking about losing our minds.
That shit happens fast though, man. I'll be in a meeting. I'll be like talking about something. I'll be like, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. So let's just move on to the next thing.
That's me all the time. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
just did it a second ago.
100% did.
Pretty sure I did it just a second ago.
100%.
Yeah.
100.
Man, did you see that thing I threw on my story the other day? I don't think my wife was amused. But it was that Vitality dude. You know what I'm talking about? You saw it, huh? No? Neither one of y'all saw
I'm
it?
pretty sure I saw it, but I don't remember it.
Where it's like when my wife's telling me something and I know it's important and I'm
Oh
trying to
yeah,
remember
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And my brain's all,
Yeah.
oh, goddamn. I was dying laughing at it, but I don't think she was amused at all. I feel like I can tell when she's not amused because she didn't heart it.
That one about taxes that I sent you today was pretty glorious too. Because I think
Oh, the
you
dude where he was
reposted.
playing all the parts?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
God, we got to put some of those on that podgram so people know what the fuck we're talking about. We'll figure it out.
So, then just some savage, disturbing stuff that we found. Sent back and forth.
Dude. The death gram. They should start calling it the death gram, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw one. I don't even know if I saw it from your links or from me sending it or whatever, or if I was just stumbled on it. But it was a dude like on one of those little fucking one-seater driver trucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was on that behind like a big truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody rear-ended him and just smashed his head into that big truck. Dude, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to fall asleep and I couldn't.
You're watching that?
Yeah, dude. That's like what I'm watching right before I try to go to bed.
Okay, I'm putting pieces together here. I'm figuring this all out.
What?
So you're laying in bed. You're like, all right, time to go to sleep. Let me see what the Grams got in store. You see a dude in a one-seater truck get his head smashed into another truck. And then you're like, oh, I can't sleep anymore. I know. Bollywood. And then you start watching Bollywood movies.
Oh, no. This will be
No?
like after Bollywood movies. Yeah.
Oh, this is...
It's been a minute since I've watched a Bollywood movie, too. Like, I just really like those ones.
Jesus.
It's been some months. Those are good. Back on Bollywood? Fuck, are we out of shit? What time are we at? An hour. Boom. We're getting pretty good at guessing when the hour's coming.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's
Not
going to
bad.
transition well.
I don't. I'm not good at it.
You're not?
No. I feel like we've been here for like 15 minutes.
You're just in a time warp at all times?
Yeah, pretty
I'm still
much.
playing with this fucking clown. This clown's got to go, dude.
Yeah, spot.
It's got to
Sorry,
go.
bro.
It's
You're
either that
done.
or we got to give him a boner.
A blue one?
Yeah, so you'll have something to play with. A big blue one, dude. Just balance him up there. Hey, everybody. That's my clown voice.
Hey, everybody. You want to hear me tell the joke?
I got no jokes, though. Oh, wait, I got a joke.
You got one?
Yeah. No.
Are you going to do the ventriloquist thing?
No, I don't have any.
Dude, I don't know. It's been a pretty uneventful... What? It's only been
It's only been a couple
2 days.
Yeah.
It's been pretty uneventful for me.
That's all right.
When did family pictures, dude?
How was that?
It was like a 15, 20-minute deal. It was all right.
Wait, did y'all go to JCPenney or what?
No. It was some photographer lady that my wife knows about.
Did y'all go in your neighborhood? Where'd you go?
Just north of downtown.
Huh.
Yeah, so what this photographer did, she like rented out this house for a day. I guess this house, they use it for a studio for like photographers and stuff. She rents it out for a day, and then she would just schedule people in 20-minute blocks, 20-minute or half-hour blocks throughout the day. So it was just steady having people come in. They do like 4 or 5 different like poses and move on with it.
Did she rent it out or did she just like move the for sale sign out front?
She may have just like been like, she might be a real estate agent on the side too, and was like, hey, I have a showing. We need you guys out of here.
What a G, dude.
Either way, I don't care.
No, not at all. Hustle. Make that money, dude. It's hard to make. Fuck it. However you can get it.
Yeah. Any kind of cheat code you have, I mean, cash those things in, you know?
But it went smooth?
Yeah. Yeah.
No baby turning on clothes you're trying to get in a photo?
No, he wasn't in a very good mood though. But
I wouldn't have been either. Fucking
Yeah.
drive me across fucking Houston on a cold day.
no, during the picture thing, he was good, but afterwards he was pretty well ready to go to sleep. Yeah, he'll let you know when he's tired.
I remember my wife did a photo shoot with a salon she was working at a long time ago. And it was kind of fun. We just ran around downtown, but the photographer got clever. There was no house renting. We were just walking up and abandoned shit. That's where all the photos were getting taken.
Those are the good ones too.
They seemed like they were pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were pretty good at the time.
Yeah.
Getting your photos took. I stopped into JCPenney recently just to be like.
Do they still do?
Yeah, they still do photos, but I want to do one of them corny ones with my wife where we dress up.
Super awkward ones?
Yeah, because that's how we are all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, y'all are fucking weird.
So when my wife was still pregnant, we were doing her maternity photos, and I had one request to have one of them awkward, like, where like she's standing here and I'm standing behind her and we're like staring off into the galaxy over here. I had that one request. I waited the whole time, and
That's the only reason you got her pregnant, probably, huh?
and she was trying to escape without doing it. And I had to remind her. I was like, no. We got one more to do. The one where we got to look up over here. So she let me do it, and I got it printed out, and it's sitting on my desk.
Dude, you got to send me that picture.
Okay.
Yeah, send me that picture. Fuck yeah.
I can do that. I could do that.
That was definitely going on the Reddit. Yeah.
I can do that.
Photo shoots. Wouldn't that be fucking... Yeah, our wives would be so mad. We set up a JCPenney photo shoot for us.
Brother,
Like, what the fuck?
for brothers or lovers.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, and then we just send everybody brochures all the time. Just random people just send them brochures. And it's like limited information. They're like, what in the hell is this trash mail? Yeah, and on it says, thanks for taking our trash. You throw this away. And that's all it says. Yeah, fuck it. If I had money, that's what I'd do with it. I would waste it on dumb shit like that.
Yeah, that's why we can't have money.
Yeah, probably. That's probably why we can't have it.
No,
I think that would be good. That's like really stimulating the economy, you know?
I'd be doing ridiculous stuff like trying to set up prize fights between people that have no business fighting each other. Like, just yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what? Like who?
I don't know. Like take one of your old bosses and have him fight another one of your old bosses or something. Like just stupid nonsense just because you can, right?
I mean, kind of.
That's why I wouldn't be able to have money.
Yeah, I don't really play the lottery. I know it'd just be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because I've never had money, dude. I wouldn't know how to act. I would hurt myself immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, there had to be some kind of clause in it. Like, yeah, give me that money, but you got to donate most of it first because I'm just going to die quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
wouldn't
gotta
know
like
what to do with it.
we gotta put most of it in like a trust that I can't access.
I don't even know how to do that, though. How do you even do that?
That's what
Who do you call for that?
like a lawyer.
You're basically calling someone to be like, hey, can you rip me off real bad today?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. But they're up front about
How they're going to rip you
how
off?
they're gonna rip you off. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're cool with it because you don't have an option, right?
Yeah. Because what's your other option? Like, oh, well, I'll do it myself.
I guess. We should talk about something else, though, because this is just depressing. Fucking boring and depressing. Just talking about shit I'll never have in my life. Nah, get out of here. Yeah, what else can we talk about? We can talk about getting some money. Yeah, I would still drive my fucking beater, but I always wanted to, like, get one of those real cool lowrider paint jobs on it. Still same fucking car. You know what I
Yeah?
mean? But yeah, inside would be like cheetah print everything or something.
With like a mural on the side.
Just on the hood. The whole outside would be shit except the hood. It would have Jesus holding a naked girl. You know what I mean? Like the Aztec warrior pose, but just Jesus, just holding some naked broad boobs out.
Hell yeah.
Right? That'd be cool
Hell
as
yeah.
shit.
But you got to put something on the
Pick
back
up my
too.
kids from the elementary school in that.
You got to have something on the back too, though.
I would.
You can't just have it on the hood.
A wrap?
Any paint job, you just take it to a spot and I'll wrap it for you.
Oh, yeah, but we're just talking about ridiculous money, dude. I'd pay somebody to paint it.
All by hand,
Yeah, right?
pinstripe.
Kind of, yeah, right?
Well, it'd be. I don't think you'd paint it with a brush. Although that'd be
They
pretty
would.
sick.
They just put air in front of it.
Yeah. Be pretty sick. Just
Airbrush.
out there with a full-on paintbrush, just painting a mural on it.
It's got rollers. I've thought about painting it with rollers, dude. That'd be fun. Fuck
Don't
it.
do that.
Why not?
Have you seen it?
Have you seen it?
Yes.
No, I mean in my car now.
Oh,
What's it going to affect? Not much,
believe
dude.
it or not, it would be worse.
Really?
Yes, it would be worse.
I think I'm going to take you up on that dare.
Oh, Lord.
We'll post some before and afters. We'll get the crowd's opinions. They'll be like, yeah, it was worse.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna,
fuck.
what are you going to do? Put a good old coat of eggshell on that shit?
Yeah, why not?
Or are you going to go high gloss?
I don't even know what you're saying right now.
Jesus Christ.
No, we're
I
talking
don't
about my car. It's a Honda.
I don't even know how
Not
you're
Jesus.
alive still.
I don't either. I don't either. It makes no sense.
I mean, and you have kids. Like,
Mm-hmm. Plural.
yeah.
Yeah, the world's
craziness.
dangerous, man. The world's a dangerous place.
Especially when you're just wandering through it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what floss is.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, is it even that important, really? I mean, I know it is, but it's like, yeah,
So-
how many people in how many countries don't even have a toothbrush? You know what I mean?
That's why they don't have teeth.
Yeah, but they're still alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like wild animals, they don't floss their teeth either. But that's why they very seldom die of old age. They starve to death because they can no longer eat their food.
What are you talking about?
Like wild animals,
thought we-
critters in nature.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't
No, I'm just
floss
talking about
either.
like floss is a luxury here. I think that's why I'm still alive. Because I ignore luxuries.
You ignore
Does that make
all
any
luxuries?
sense?
Okay.
Yeah, just ignore some luxuries. No big deal.
Except for like the internet.
Sometimes I ignore that too.
Okay.
Yeah, rarely, but sometimes.
I don't know. The internet would be a tough one.
Yeah, because you'd be bored out of your fucking twit.
Dude, so bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
bad.
how many times throughout a whole week are you able to just like put your phone down and just leave for the day?
Dude, when I'm on like vacation,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is about vacation me, but it's like a different person. I will set my phone like in a hotel room and I'll leave and I won't even remember where my phone is and I don't care. But when I'm at home for some reason, that thing is like on me all the time.
24/7?
24/7.
Yeah, same. We did a vacation last July. And same thing. Yeah, I was able to put my phone down a whole day at a time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, at home, no. Not happening. You're just carrying that fucking thing around.
And I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Steven calls it a shackle, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the best term for it.
Yeah.
It's their shackles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we
that's what it
pay for
is.
them.
That's what it is.
Goddamn internet. It's like the perfect amount of entertainment. They got it dialed in. It's the perfect amount to just keep you checking the fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Should we do this pod and just put it on cassette tapes to get people out of their phones? That'll probably like fucking do way better for us, right?
No. I doubt it.
It's like
What, you're gonna put volunteer BJ over here? Like, hey BJ, you think you can dub this on a cassette tape real quick?
we're just like hand delivering them to strangers, and they're like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?" Nobody's got anything to play it on.
Just single-handedly responsible for filling landfills with cassette tapes.
yeah, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that.
Do you remember when like cars still had cassette tape decks? And like you'd be driving down the highway, and you just
owned
see
numerous ones,
you'd just
yeah.
see like the tape from the cassette like strewn out across the highway.
Yeah.
Like it's all tangled up in
Yeah, I
people's
remember that.
cars.
I think I had one of those cassettes, and it was vanilla. I wonder how many people are like pissed off because that song's still in their fucking head.
It was just leaving mine. Like it
We
was,
should bring it up again when we say bye later.
it was just on the way out.
All right, stop.
Can you do the whole thing from start to finish?
I really
Do you
doubt
think?
it. I'm not even gonna try. I really doubt it.
I got a decent story for you. So earlier you were talking about getting drunk and going to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so me and my wife, well, she wasn't my wife yet, but we lived in Alabama for a little while, for just under a year.
Gulf Shores.
And on the 4th of July one year, I decided that I was going to drink to destroy instead of enjoy, right? I was on a mission to get hammered. And my wife had to work that day, so she went to work. I proceeded to get absolutely just hammered, pants shit and drunk. And she gets off work at like 7. She comes over to pick me up because she wants to go see the fireworks. And she gets there, and I'm like, babe, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that this is not a good idea.
You know what she heard?
She
100%.
100%. That's what she heard. But in my head, I said, babe, this is not a good idea. And whatever happens from this point forward is on you, right? Which is not a fair judgment, right? Because it's not on her. It's 100% still on me, right? But drunk Nick was like, yep.
Yeah, that's drunk.
Yeah,
That's how drunk acts.
It's like, yeah, that's on you. So we go to the beach to watch these fireworks. And I'm staggering, carrying this chair. I think I had a chair. Carrying this chair out to the beach. And we sit it there. And we're watching these fireworks. I remember 0 fireworks. All I remember was I was like, babe, I don't feel very good. And I mean, there's not, you can't walk through the people on the beach. I mean, it is packed. So like, I know I'm about to throw up. And so I just am sitting in this chair and I just start digging a hole.
In the ground?
Next to my chair in the beach. Just start digging a hole. And I just lean over and I'm just going, in this hole, bury it back up again, and then we left, and she was very mad at me.
I bet.
For a long time.
Yeah, I bet she was.
Now, drunk me was like, in fairness, I warned you. I told you it wasn't a good idea. But looking back, I was pretty much a huge asshole.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a huge piece of shit.
You don't see it, though, when you're getting drunk.
No,
Everything makes sense because you're drunk.
Yeah, I thought I was having a good time, you know?
Man, I had a bug man not too long ago. It's been some years now. But every time he'd come to my house, he would just start conversation. We'd end up fucking talking 30 minutes an hour in my front yard. It's like a little independent business, you know?
Yep.
And he was a fucking alcoholic. And the conversation started, I see this guy like every 3 months or whatever, and the conversation started leading to, my wife tells me I need to quit drinking, all this and that. I'm all, dog, you might need to. He goes, no, I don't think I need to, man, because like my day is kind of fuzzy, but at night, I only have like 2 or 4 drinks, you know, and I like hard liquor. But like by the time that second one's down, like I see everything real clear, you know what I mean? I'm like,
day is kind of fuzzy.
yeah. And I'm trying to tell this guy, I'm like, hey man, your wife might be right. You might have a drinking problem. You should probably.
It sounds to me like
do something about
throughout the day until you have that drink after work, you're dying.
Yes, exactly.
Like you're on your way to dying.
But he was in it though. So the only clarity he saw was through the drink, you know?
Yeah. It's a
but also,
wild,
we're not doing this
thing.
pod to try to tell everybody to quit being drunk. I don't give a shit. Be drunk if you want to be drunk.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
cool. Do your thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we might be there with you one day. Right now, we're just not. So
it just definitely was not for me. I
was ruining my life.
I had zero control over it.
I was ruining my life real quick.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. But that's that like addictive personality or addict mentality. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna do something, you're gonna try to do it as hard and as much as possible, right?
True.
So
I just had a squirrel.
Oh Jesus.
This is a good one.
Jesus.
I think we can tell if these pods are going to be all right or not just by looking over at BJ. If he's falling asleep, people ain't listening at all.
Is he falling asleep?
It doesn't seem like it, so I think we're doing all right. But if you glance over and you see him yawning and shit, just be like, we got to amp this shit up. Show him your wiener, Nick.
Take your pants off.
Yeah. It's a pretty good little gauge.
Don't
but
worry.
yeah, I've done some other ones, dude.
Don't worry, nobody watches it on YouTube anyways.
Right? When other people are in the room, it's easy to gauge if you're like talking about something people give a shit about. It's kind of easy because it's me and you. We're just like talking.
Yeah. It's
You
pretty
can
much,
tell if I'm yawning. I can tell if you're yawning.
It's pretty much a normal conversation for us, though. These that we're having.
Yeah.
Like.
We'd be having it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well record it.
Yeah.
And then put it on the internet to be fucking embarrassment to our grandchildren.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we doing? That's how I've been sending stuff. People that want to be guests or people I'm reaching out to. Just like, hey, man, you want to ruin your life and fucking come do a pod? Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not.
We'll find
Time
out.
will tell.
Only time will tell.
Too early to call. It's too early to call. But yeah, dude. I was telling y'all before we started today, I've been having bad dreams about the pod. Not in a way where I'm like waking up at night sweating. But just in a way where I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? But yeah, we'll find out.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird, like, putting yourself out there like that.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, somebody told me it was like big balls, and I'm like, I don't know if it's that or just complete stupidity.
I think it's probably more the latter.
Me too.
You know?
Yeah, just not realizing what we're exactly doing yet.
Yeah.
We'll find out later. Our lives are in shambles because of something we said on the internet. We'll find out later. Fuck it. Fuck it. As long as it's not something about Chinese dialects. Is dialect a Chinese word?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No. I'm back on it. Dialect is a country? Yeah, well, where did the word dialect come from? What language is that? I'm about to be upset if dialect doesn't even translate in an English language where they're like, they don't even have a meaning for that word.
I doubt it does. I doubt it is like.
I'm going to go to China one day and they're going to go, you mean accents? And I'm going to go, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Oh. See? The fuck?
How many Greek dialects were there?
He's all, y'all just having me look up dumb shit. Have me look up dumb shit at this point. Next is like, how many different inch sizes are dildos coming in? Also, pods. Is it just pods? Is like nonsense stories and then wiener jokes. That's pretty much all they all are, right?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them. Some of them are like topical.
Well, I mean the ones people listen to.
Yeah, a lot of nonsense stories and wiener jokes. Yeah,
Yeah, and by people I mean me.
yeah. There's a lot of that.
The ones I listen to are just wiener jokes and nonsense stories.
The ones that aren't are like the true crime ones.
Yeah, I can't get into them.
I've listened to a couple, but like to me, those are more like if you want to hear that, just get an audiobook.
Kinda, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, kinda. I just don't want to hear that shit. I already have problems sleeping. I'm not trying to like fucking torture myself.
Yeah, it seems like people that really love that true crime stuff seems like a pretty big red flag.
So you're talking specifically of all women across America,
Basically,
right?
Seems like.
Are there any guys that listen to that? Do you listen to any of that? Do you?
I have. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ran into a dude yet that's
But
really into it.
only because like my wife was like, "Hey, I listened to this true crime podcast."
Yeah, I've seen some with
Check
my
it
wife.
out."
She was like pretty big into them for a minute. I don't think she's in them so much right now.
Mine's not. Well, mine doesn't have. We got a kid now, so she doesn't have time to sit there and dive into a true. But
Is that shit just pop culture shit?
I don't know, but I can't remember the one I listened to. But it was like, it was a little bit, like obviously like the first couple episodes went through like the crime, but then everything else was like, it was kind of one of those things like. It was debatable on whether or not the person that got convicted for it really did it, and like it was going through the proof for both sides.
Right.
It was almost like an audio documentary, more than like.
Just at the end of it, you felt more confused than when you started it.
Yeah, at the end of it,
Yeah, I
you're
hate
like.
those.
At the end of it, you're like, dude.
I fucking hate those.
Pretty sure that dude's in prison for no reason.
Did you watch the Killing Fields one?
Yes.
Okay, that one.
Yes.
It's like everybody. I'm gonna say this out loud. I'm gonna get us in trouble. Maybe. Fuck it. The cops did that shit, right? Everybody knows the cops did that. Did the cops not do that? It seemed like the cops did that, right? Did I say that enough times? It seemed like all the evidence was there. The cops had it the whole time, and all of a sudden, the shit's just gone every fucking time, over and over again.
I don't know though. It was a different.
That's what
time.
I got from watching that fucking. It was like a 3-part thing on Netflix.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it though. I don't really remember it.
You know what we should do?
All I do remember about it is like the area that all that happened. I got a buddy that like lives there now. It's
That's
all
right here on the
It's
corner.
all developments now. It's all houses. It used to be just fields, but now it's all developments. And like I have a buddy that lives like there.
Dude, we should go to his house and see if we can find ghosts.
Sure you can. Apparently you can find ghosts everywhere.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. There's been a lot of dead people.
A bunch of them.
Yeah, there's been a lot of people that have been dead.
A bunch of them. You got ghosts
Have there-
here, right?
I think so, yeah. I think so. Shit keeps falling off the fucking walls. I'll have like screws drilled through frames and this shit'll be broke on the floor. Nobody's been here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe it's just your power tool skills are lacking.
That could be a thing.
You know?
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Like are you using like anchors?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I'll use heavy anchors, man. We already talked about this, right? We didn't talk about this on here, huh?
Yeah, not on here.
Yeah, when I first moved in, I was hanging up shelves with like 75-pound each, like metal anchors in the walls. And I couldn't find any studs in this one wall, but yeah, there's shelves that don't weigh but 2 pounds and nothing was on them. And I got 4 anchors in each one, and both shelves just laying on the ground the next morning.
Were the anchors pulled out too?
Yeah, like something yanked it out of the fucking wall. Yeah. Nobody was here.
Damn.
I know, right?
You should get ghost hunters over here.
Maybe. How much that cost?
I don't know. They might be looking for volunteers.
That would be kind of fun, huh?
Kind of. Might stir them up a little bit though.
Oh, yeah, I got to live here.
Yeah.
No, dude, no. I'm not going to do that.
Might
I'm
piss
just
them
going to
off.
leave the ghost here alone. I'm just going to keep talking nice to him. Let's stop talking
Yeah.
about him, dude. They're going to get pissed off.
Just be kind.
Yeah, just be kind to the ghost, dude. They'll leave you alone.
Just be kind.
Just be kind.
How much is too much though? Like, what's the line?
Of what?
Like, if you were here and you've seen something for you not to come back.
Probably maybe if one of them started
Don't-
playing with my wiener and didn't
don't-
finish me.
You can't say it out loud because then it's gonna happen. But that one,
That's too much. I'll be
Yeah.
calling ghost hunters after that. I'll go pick up some sage and find a witch real quick. I'll be like, we got to get rid of this fucking tease.
that would be the craziest episode of Ghost Hunters ever. There's not a chance that one's gonna air.
No, not at all.
Not a
no,
chance.
dude, there's a chance. There's a chance. They had the shit lady on Hoarders, dude. There's a chance.
They had the what lady on
The
Hoarders?
shit lady. You know the shit lady. Mm-mm. I ain't sent you that. You've seen the shit lady on Hoarders? Dude, I thought everybody had talked about this already. Okay, there's an episode of Hoarders where this lady's living in a fucking house and she's shitting in buckets and has been for like years.
Ugh.
Yeah. All she eats is like moldy bread and Progresso soup.
Ugh.
And 5-gallon buckets just, yeah, dude. So they wind up taking her to like a mental hospital, of course. And fucking,
Did she continue the habit there?
I don't know. But that episode ends with them like bulldozing the house down. Like the city condemned it. They're not even trying to clean that thing out. Like,
Jesus.
yeah. The shit hoarder lady.
I will say that selfishly, a lot of those shows, like Hoarders, they really make me feel like I have all my life together.
That's why they play those shows.
Yeah, they really give me hope. Like,
Yeah, I think those shows exist because everybody's in like a shitty state and it just makes you feel better
Yeah.
about how you're doing.
yeah, they're like I watch that show and I'm like, oh, oh, my shit's on point.
Yeah, they're
I got
super
it under
fucked up.
control.
Those shows are super fucked up. And yeah, I'll still fucking partake in watching, but whatever. It's entertainment.
Kind of like Intervention.
Yes, well, Stanhope's got a real good bit about intervention where it's like the part they should show you about the show is what actually happens after the intervention that could actually help people in those situations. But all they
Yeah,
want to show you is like all the horrible shit up to them riding a van off, and then it's just
And
a
then
mystery.
everything else is just like white text on a black background. That's like they relapsed. Mm-hmm. That's it. But
Yeah.
this aired in 2009.
Yeah, those
What
shows.
about now?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about nobody. They're just like trying to make some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really trying to help nobody.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I got on a little kick of watching Intervention though a little while back. I binge watched Intervention pretty good.
Are they good? Is it as good as watching the first 48 or no?
I think it's better than First 48.
Dude, first 48 is so good.
First 48.
You think intervention is better than the first 48?
I think so.
This is a comment section, dude. Y'all get in the comments and tell Nick he's stupid.
I'm just shocked that they even put the First 48 on TV.
I'm not.
Like,
That show's so good.
Like that's just basically like an instruction manual
Oh yeah,
on what to and not to do.
yeah, totally.
Like that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it amazes me that it's on TV. They're like, yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like a good idea.
That's why it's so good.
It's just
That's
shocking
why
to
it's
me.
so good.
Yeah.
That's what I should do. I should try to get one of the homicide detectives or sex crime detectives I tattooed to come on here.
Yeah.
Tell some real fucked up shit. I'll probably have to get
Yeah.
one that's already retired or something so they don't get in trouble. But
I don't know if it's
yeah, we'll hear some.
if
We'll
it's
hear
a-
some scary stories.
if it's a closed case. I don't know if they can talk about it or not.
I don't know. I don't know what they can or can't talk about. I'm gonna tattoo one of them soon though. We're in November. I got one of them lined up in December. I'll ask them
Yeah.
just to see if they can.
Yeah, that'd be a fun one.
That'd be a real fun one,
I mean,
right? Because
fun,
it's like
fun.
vocal.
Fun might be a weird
No,
way to
that'd be
describe it.
fun.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe that's a better adjective.
No, it'd be fun. Because it'd be scary stories.
Spooky.
It'd be
Spooky.
spooky stuff
We
that's
should've
happening
done-
in the neighborhood.
We should have done it in October
We should have done it. No, Christmas will be a better time.
for spooky stuff.
Yeah, spooky stuff. Spooky Christmas. Sometimes my brain works. It's connecting dots.
It's weird how
Sometimes the dots just real far away, dude.
yeah, it's weird how brains connect dots. It's weird how you
Yeah.
can like follow a path
Yeah.
to where you're at in a conversation, and it's just this winding road that.
Yeah,
when you-
this is
when,
not
like,
a
you-
connected dot, but it's still a connected dot.
Which
You
one?
ready?
This one?
This is what I'm
That's
about to
coming
tell.
up? Okay.
Yeah, somebody hit me up on the Instagrams today and sent me like a Rand Paul thing where he's like speaking at Congress or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's tight. And then I was like, you think I could get Rand on the pod? And he goes, what are you talking about? I'm all fucking really? I sent him a link to the pod again. And he's like, I don't get it. I think you're having a wrong conversation with someone. And I had to screenshot the shit he sent me and send it back to him. And then he was like, oh. And I was all, that wasn't that far off, was it? Well, yeah, the dots were far as fuck off for him. I thought they were closer together. I don't know.
He had a lot going on.
I guess, man. He had sent it to me like minutes before I asked him. I'm like, damn, he must be sending that clip of fucking Rand to like hundreds of people right now.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Or he has a lot of squirrels, dude. Sometimes people have a lot of squirrels.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, he sent it to me, and then he was like, ooh, microwave ding, mac and cheese ready.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, sometimes you're just not in that headspace to like,
Yeah.
you know. Sometimes you're just flooding people's inboxes with Rand Paul videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, sometimes you just licking on nipples too long.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
You got that one thing that like you try to do and your wife just hates it?
There's several of those things.
Dude. I got one. I keep trying to talk and she's just like, shut the fuck up.
Like while you're in the act?
Yeah. I'll just say something, trying to be sexy or something. She's all, just blocks my mouth and she's just like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, should I just hold my phone up with like a picture of Brad Pitt or something?
I need an example. What are you going to say?
Nothing's popping in my head at the moment.
Is this like a weird breathy whisper in the ear?
I don't know, man. I
Or
don't
is
know.
it just
Because in my head, I'm like,
or are
that's
you just,
good. Do that.
Are you just like, yeah, you like that?
That's probably what she hears. Yeah, that's probably what she hears. She's probably like,
oh yeah, we're getting it real good, huh?
yeah, here's what she hears. She hears this right here. She's like, having a good time. I'm having a good time. And then in her ear, she hears this. Ooh, can you move the covers off my feet a little bit? I'm hot. You know what I mean? It's got to be some shit like that.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, I'm getting a little too warm over here. or I'm all, my hip, cramp, yeah. But yeah, she doesn't like it when I talk.
Yeah, I can can see how that'd be weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do much talking.
Yeah.
I try to be pretty efficient.
Efficient? It's
I
like
try
a
to be-
race. I used to tell her forever it was a race. She just lost.
I try to be pretty efficient. Like,
No wasted movements in there.
yeah, because like, look, I'm trying to be pretty self-aware. I know she's not enjoying it that much, so like, like
Yes.
so it's just like,
I mean, I think that's everyone's wife, right?
yeah, like, look, you're doing me a favor here, so look, I'm gonna do you a favor. We both have things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just get this over quick.
We'll both get to our nap here shortly.
Yeah.
Especially, I got a kid in the mix now. Still young, so it's not quite there. But yeah, pretty soon it's just like,
Yeah.
there's no 5-minute window anymore. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
For a little while, we had like this weird, creepy dog that would just show up and be like staring over the bed at us,
Wait, what?
like our dog.
Okay.
Like, because we didn't have a kid yet, we just had
You said weird creepy. I thought it was like a neighbor's dog or some shit.
our weird, creepy dog, just a straight boner crusher.
Yeah.
You
Dogs
just-
would do that. They just smell ass. That's all that's
Yeah,
happening.
you'd just be
They're just
putting
like, what's going on in there?
Yeah, you'd just be putting in work.
You look over
and
the
you,
dog's
and you
all-
look over and
Yeah.
you're like, dude, what are you doing? Get out of here.
You look over at the dog and you're all, what the fuck?
And then they refuse to leave.
The owners do look like their dogs.
He'd be like, all right, I'll leave, and he would just turn, and
Yeah, he just
look-
turns a little bit. Like
and
when he
look-
finds you with food in the kitchen,
Yeah,
just walks around there like,
just
can
look
I get
back-
some of that?
Look
You're all,
back
"Ow,
over his shoulder.
ow." Yeah, I know the dilemma you're speaking of.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's the worst.
Yeah, they can be boner killers, dude.
Straight boner crusher.
Yeah. Those and kids.
Kids could be a rough one though, depending on what age they are, because like,
Dude, when they're in
you could
at any age.
you could traumatize them.
Well, at any age,
Like-
because they're just going to bust in on you. They're kids. They don't know how the world works yet. They're not like your roommates in college where they're like, oh, someone's in there. I
Yeah.
should just leave them alone until they come out. They don't have that.
No,
They don't have that at all.
No.
That's not there. They're more like your other roommate in college that was like, someone's in there. I'm definitely walking in.
Yeah, I
They're
gotta
like
see.
that
I
guy.
gotta see what's happening in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, how many times did you do that to people?
Several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I used to have this one roommate. He'll probably be on here eventually. He's going to fucking hate me for telling this, but whatever. So, I used to throw used condoms inside out in his fucking room. And then I would hear him step on it and scream.
You nasty
Yeah,
bastard.
dude. Yeah.
Jesus
he would scream out
Christ.
loud. And then
So, like, when you say you used to throw used ones inside, like...
you
so
just
the
pull it off and it's inside out.
So the inside is
Yeah.
on the outside.
Just
and
chunk it
then-
in his fucking room.
Oh,
dude.
you nasty
Yeah.
bastard. Jesus.
Shithead. It was a shithead move for sure. Yeah, we were real mean to each other. And then, threw like an iron in his pillowcase. And he came home drunk and ran and jumped on his bed. I'll get some funny. I hope he comes on here. We got some funny fucking stories to tell.
Like an iron?
Yeah, like
for
that.
ironing
Yeah,
clothes?
fucking iron. Yeah, dude.
Like,
yeah.
But it wasn't on.
No, it wasn't
Okay.
on. It was just heavy and metal. You fucking jump in your bed on it.
So you concussed him.
Pretty much.
He's got CTE now
Pretty much.
because you thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was funny.
Nice.
Yeah, it was funny.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it used to be wild living with that guy. Yeah, I'll have him on here soon. We'll tell some horrible stories about each other. Probably embarrass the fuck out of us. Whatever. But anyway, yeah. I guess that's it. Are we done? You got any more? I think we're done. What time are we at? 1:45? Man, we're
pretty
getting at
good.
1:45 pretty good. Fucking thanks for tuning in. Thanks for leaving us comments. See you guys next week, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.